Hello, everyone. We're back. We are day 4. Yay.
Here we go.
Yeah. We're going to kick it off with some celebration music because we've got so much to celebrate after seeing the homework thread that you all did for day 3. We just want to start to kick it off with celebrating. All right. As you guys are joining
I just noticed the date, Mehreen, and I just noticed the date today, and it is December 31st. 2021, and we've got some celebrating to do. We are celebrating.
Who's dancing with us?
We are celebrating Rachel, who is celebrating 500 clients signing up for her 12-month coaching program.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
We're celebrating Thabana. Thabana is celebrating having a team of independent business owners who are thriving, and because of that, she has successfully established her better investments in her family, her future, and has set up multiple streams of income. Woohoo!
Nice. And Amanda, we are so excited to celebrate with you, making $6,000 a month and being able to have your own studio space. Your liver is obviously completely healed, and your amazing assistant that you've hired, super grateful for her because she's awesome.
That's right. We got Umber. Umber is celebrating her 7 RMDs in her team, which means 7 independent business owners. That's what she's standing for on today, December 31st.
And Hina, she has touched the hearts of thousands of people who want to connect on an emotional level. And she has enough. She's actually currently planning her trip to Europe next year.
Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, Nakia, it's Europe. She has served 275 clients.
Yes, she has.
They're transformed and they're powered up into her coaching program, and they're killing it.
Yes. And Anna, we're celebrating with you, your coaching business, with a great inflow of satisfied clients that are wanting all of your services. And so much so, you are taking frequent vacations whenever you want.
Vacations.
What are those? Wait, what?
Vacations, girl, vacations. Bonnie Pickles Up. Bonnie is celebrating expansion of her current school, increasing her capacity to triple her current number. She has tripled her number.
Yes, she has.
And she's celebrating with her husband and has either come home and start his. Oh, he is now going to come home and start his own business. That's what they're celebrating on December 31st.
Nice, Bonnie. And I'm celebrating with Roxanne, who is celebrating having a downline of 200 and making $8K a month. She's paid off her house, y'all. She's got her daughter into wrestling school, and her partner are celebrating 25 years of still being in love.
All right, we've got Betty. Betty is celebrating that she has multiple streams of income. Yeah, baby. And she's able to make at least $7,000 a month.
Amazing, Betty. And Debbie is enjoying winter break with her family while on a 2-week vacation because she's increased her earnings.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Needs.
All right, living in my power.
Yeah, you are.
She's celebrating dozen new customers. We are celebrating her dozen new customers that have successfully transitioned out of their jobs that were unfulfilling, and are operating an income producing business, and they're supporting their families.
Amazing. Hurl that up, Mehreen. Oh my God, now you got a peek of what New Year's Eve worship looks like. How good is that? This is what we want you guys to be stepping into, what you have already accomplished. And when you see it that way, when you feel it that way, that is how you are going to do it. That is what is going to happen for you. So we are celebrating with you, and we want to celebrate with you along your journey. We're going to dive in to day 4, limitless mindset equals limitless CEO.
That's right, baby.
We know how important mindset is. And if you got your workbook, if you're following along,
day 4, babies. Day 4. Make sure you got day 4 up, page 9. And if you're new and you're wondering what the heck is going on, what are these crazy women doing? We are on day 4 of our masterclass. If you need to catch up on day 1, 2, and 3, let us know. We'll send over the links. They're in the guides. They're in the guide section of the group. So if you click there, you'll see on the side, we've got our welcome to who our team is. You get to introduce who our team is. We've got what our bonus challenges are. We've got day 1, 2, and 3, and there's homework that's being done. So if you don't have your workbook, I think we had like 10 people register over the last couple of days. So just want to make sure you guys have your workbook. If you don't have your workbook, say in the comments, type it in, say, I don't have my workbook. And if you don't know who your concierge is, because we're bougie like that, we make sure you're taken care of. Your concierge, say, I don't know who my concierge is. And they will tag you. What you want to do is make sure you friended them so you can see their DMs, because in the DMs, they're going to tell you what links you've missed, what videos you've missed, where your workbook is, where to find it. They will take care of all of that. And if you want to talk to us, which I've talked to, I think for the last week, I've talked to at minimum 20 of you all, at minimum. That's a lot of conversations. And that's a lot of, getting to know who you are, what you're up to, and causing breakthroughs that you can achieve it. You are limitless. You can create that limitless mindset. Think big, even bigger, and actually achieve it, because our clients have, and so can you. All right. So if you haven't booked a call with me or Alexis, do that. Do that now. Let me put that up on the banner right now. And concierge, if you can also put it in there. There you go. There's our bit.ly. You can go into that link, choose the time that works for you. We've put our availability in there. We can have a quick 15-minute call. We can have a 30-minute call. We can have an hour call. I actually talked to somebody for an hour. I swear to you, she's a sister from another mother. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. We were just boo, boo, boo. And I was like, where's the time gone? Have to go. Have to make dinner. It was amazing. So all of you all are amazing women leaders. That's why you're here. You're here to level up your game. You're here to step into your self-leadership, and you're driven to have whatever it is. You want to retire your spouses. You want to take those vacations and not think about anything else. That's why you're here. And you want to be achieving goals. You don't want to be coming back and saying, I didn't get anything done. You want to hold a space that you're accomplishing all the goals while you're enjoying life. It is possible. It is possible. We're doing it. You can do it. And if you're ready to come along that ride, then pay attention to today, because today it's all about that limitless mindset that gets you to that limitless CEO, limitless leadership, whether you're in corporate America or if you're running your own business or you're starting a business. You want to start it out, because whenever you start something new, new level, new devil, you're going to get hit with a lot of things, and you'll be like, I can't do this. This is too hard. Oh, I messed up. I can't, this is not for me. This wasn't meant for me. We're going to shut that voice up right there. That's what we're talking about today. Yeah.
And we know mindset is everything. And so that is paying attention to those thoughts in your head. We've talked a little bit about that, all this week, getting more clarity. But we also know that when we're talking about that limitless mindset, that is busting through barriers. That is no ceilings, overhead whatsoever. How do you get there? Okay. You get there by continuous growth. And continuous growth is necessary. Self-growth is necessary for expansion. Right? Allowing our minds to be expanded, the space that we hold for others to be expanded, and expansion is necessary for scale. whether that is in your business, whether that is in your relationships, whether that is in your health journey, or just your overall lifestyle. And so limitless leaders, when we're talking about limitless leaders, they understand this, and they understand that you can only achieve so much on your own, right? Limitless leaders create a community wherever they go, right? Whether that is people, in their circles, whether that is resources and support for their business, whether that is mentors, coaches that they add to the mix. We want to talk a little bit about coaches and mentors. And, we know no coach, no clarity, no change, no breakthrough, right?
That's right.
100%. You can achieve only so much by yourself. And if you believe that, then at the very start of any real attempt at a new effort of some sort, you need a coach. Okay.
Yeah. Let's write this in right here.
Yes.
We're talking about right here.
No clarity, no change, no breakthrough. Okay. And you want to hire a coach, someone to help guide you, to help keep you on course right at the beginning of any big effort, right? At the very beginning, because what we know for sure is almost all acceleration is lost in the beginning of any new activity.
That's right.
Right? And a coach or a mentor shortens your start time and your learning curve. So absolutely, without question, you need somebody who already knows the way, who doesn't accept excuses, right? Who challenges you to be your best, who asks great questions and genuinely cares if you win, right? If you win more days and are enjoying the life that you've worked so hard to build. If you have a coach who can give you weekly direction, feedback, you'll be way more motivated and way more accountable to your big dreams.
That's right. And, think about it this way. When you're in that leadership role, sometimes it feels very lonely because you want to show up a certain way for your team, for your family. And it's a challenge. You're shifting yourself. You're shifting your mindset, right? Alexis talked about, you start to go to those new levels and then you'll be right there confronted with something in your face about you're triggered by what your husband may have said. Mm-hmm. You're triggered by that your teammate isn't showing up or didn't do the work. You're triggered by, that you're tired and you're not able to do it. So I just want to give up. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm not eating well. So why am I doing this in the first place? My kids say I'm not present. Why am I doing this? You get triggered and then you're like, what's the point? I can't get there. That's why we say only 4% of businesses are actually successful and get to 7 figures. Because it takes something. And if you study those people who are at that level, check and see what got them there. Read their books, check and see, follow them. What got them there is, and we've done the homework for you, is that they created a community. Mm-hmm. They have a coach. They make sure that they've set up their entire ecosystem, their community, their life, their family, their friends, their business team. Mm-hmm. They've set up everything so powerfully that even if they fall, they're going to quickly get back up. That's what we're talking about. You don't want to be going dipping and then being down here for so long and not be able to come up, right? So you want to be able to, whoop, that's all right. We're going to be right here. Whoop, whoop, that's all right. We're right here. That's it. If you utilize, what coaches do is help you utilize those dips, mm-hmm. learn something, and now you go even further up. And those dips become, what is the word? Far in between?
Yeah.
Far in between. Yeah. So that's what we're talking about here.
And that's the thing, right? It's not that you're not going to come up against these roadblocks. These struggles aren't going to be there. The challenges, they're still going to be there, right? But how long are you going to let them take you out for? This is the thing. And the blocks are going to get bigger and bigger as you grow and grow and scale. Right? So it's, you're going to hit them, but you want to be, your recovery time is what we can work with you to reduce, right? We still get down. Sometimes we have a bad day. Sometimes we have a bad hour, but we rarely have bad weeks, bad months, right? Whereas some of you may relate to that, right? One setback could take you out for a few weeks. What is that doing to your bottom line? What is that doing to your self-motivation? What is that doing to your team? What is that doing to your family? Right?
Yeah.
And so once you have a coach, you need to continue to build that supportive community around you. If you don't have at least 3 friends, peers, coworkers, just fellow strivers along for the ride with you, then you'll settle too quickly for those small gains. Right? The number one most critical factors to succeeding outside of our own efforts is the immediate social environment that we've created for us in our lives.
Yeah.
So who you're striving with matters.
Yeah. Putting up those boundaries, eradicating all those limiting beliefs that have you stopped. That's the key to success. This is the most important day that, that we're talking about in the masterclass. If you're just joining, you must go through 1 through 3, but today is the key day that you have to understand that if you don't change something, you got here for a reason. Okay. Now you want to go to that next level. You either got in touch with us, somebody on our team, you saw my registration page. I don't know how you found us, but you found us here, and there was something that spoke to you that had you join this registration, right? Register for this masterclass. And the reason is because you want to go to that next level. And you know that I need to learn from someone. I need someone to hold my hand. I need someone who has my back. You already know this. That's why you're here. And you're already getting all the value. I've been in the DMs. I've been talking to you all. You're like, I've never asked myself these questions. Mm-hmm. I know you haven't. That's why you're here. And we're ready to take you to that next level. And these are the questions that we're going to ask you. These are the questions you need to be asking yourself all the time. When 3 months from now, you may be at a whole nother level. You need to re-ask those questions. How many of you are looking at what other people are doing? Well, maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do that. And you're wandering. It happens. Been there, done that. But what happens is when you're doing that, you waste a lot of time. Mm-hmm. You get out of alignment, then you don't know what you're doing. You're like, why am I doing this? I can't even get there. Next thing you know, your spouse is saying, why are you even doing this? You're so stressed out. We missed you. Like what was the whole point of you doing this? You were fine at your job, maybe. You're fine that you were. Why are you doing this? But you know deep down that this is what you need. And now you're struggling. And now you need that support to keep you going. And when those things show up, because believe you me, our clients, they get to that next level, a new devil. It's like peeling an onion, right? And now they got to deal with that. And this is what we're going to say. We talked about spring cleaning. Imagine having all this and you're holding on everything, all your thoughts and feelings right here, really close, but you want to go to that next level, but there's no room. There's no room for you to go forward.
Can you hold this? Can you hold this for me now?
Yeah. No, I can't. I can't do it. I don't have any more hands, right? I can't go any further, right? Because I have to let go of that shit. I got to let go of that stuff. And that's what we help you do. You got to get rid of those limiting beliefs, those limiting thoughts that have you stopped. Why are people talking to me that way? Why do they get triggered by me? Or why did they, when they said that, it totally throws me off. That's where you're going to get breakthroughs. Because we're going to take those things down, those barriers down, so you can go to that next level. And that's what it takes, guys. If you haven't already worked with a coach, I don't know what some of you, I think, said you've worked with a business coach, but if you haven't worked with somebody who really works on your mindset, like really gets in there, like loves you and cares for you, understands that you've gone through stuff, but also knows what your big vision is and holds you to that, we're going to push you through that. We're going to push you through. We're going to break it down so it doesn't come back again. And if it does, we're right there next to you. I was just on a call with a client today because she was dealing with something. She was like, why is this showing up now? I said, because it's a new level you're at, honey. New level. Now you got all these clients that are like, they're coming out of the woodwork. She's like, where are they coming from? I was like, you're in alignment and you're attracting them. I think most of you that are here, we didn't invite you in. You were attracted to us because we are in alignment with who we are. And that's what we're talking about. For those of you who are saying, I need clients. Yeah, you do. And you don't need to go chase them. When you are aligned with who you are and you stay right there and you show up every day, you attract them. Why is it that a lot of you really resonate with us? Because we attracted like-minded people, right? We told you what our core values are. You're aligned with them. And let me tell you one really important thing. Because I learned an expensive mistake. I tell this to Alexis, it was an investment for a lesson. I spent thousands of dollars, hired somebody, did not like their work ethic, they told us not to teach people how to do things, just teach them why they need to do it, but don't teach them how to do it. It was kind of like a very slimy way to sell things. And I was not aligned with the way he wanted to do it. So, I lost my money. I invested my money and got a big lesson out of it, that I'm going to find somebody that is aligned with my core values and knows that I'm out here to serve and is not going to stop me when I'm standing in my truth. And if that's someone that you're looking for, then that's who we are. Why is it that we gave you all this information? We paid thousands and thousands of dollars to get trained. We've put many, many years to get trained. Why are we giving it away and teaching you how? Because we care. That's not who we are. The reason why I'm successful in my consulting and managing so many people is I don't hold anything to my chest. Everything that I learn new, I share it with everyone. You know why? Because if you know it, now I can go learn something new. So if somebody needs me, I don't have to be the go-to person. They can go to that person. In our company, I tell our team, our interns, you don't have to come to me. You can go to Alexis. Anything I know, she should know. If she doesn't, then we need to get in touch and make sure that she knows, and vice versa, right? That's the team you want. You don't want them always coming running to you. You want them functioning and knowing, being in alignment with you. So that's what we're talking about here. When you have that limitless mindset that I can have the team, the support that I need to get to that level, then that's what we're talking about here. Who's with me? Am I right? Who's with me? Let me just check the comments here. Yes, I get a yes. They will come. Let me tell you something. We have 4 interns. A couple of them, one just about to start, another one in May. And the way we did it was that we just put it out there that we're looking for interns. We had many people apply. And we went through, we looked at what their qualifications were. Is this somebody that's in alignment with what we're doing? And we asked them to watch some of our videos, learn who we are. Now, if you're in alignment with that, know that 90 days, you're not going to get paid. You're not going to get paid, but you're going to get a lot of value. You're going to get coaching from us, and we're going to let you do what you want to work on. And they showed up. We've got 4. I was like, wait a minute, we got 4. How are we going to handle 4? Right? I thought we would just have 1 or 2, but I'm like, yeah, they want to work. They're like, we want to. We will do this. We will do that. Great. That's what I'm talking about. We attracted that, right? So that's what, if you're worried about your client or lead generation, that we will teach you that. You will be able to attract, and you'll be like, I don't even know how to. That's what one of the clients was dealing with is I got so many clients, I don't even know how to deal with it. It's like, sounds like we need to level up your team, right? Sounds like we need to level up your team. Good problem to have. I can understand why you're having anxiety. Now you got to let go and have your teammates help you, right? So that's what we're talking about here. And if you're in managing a team, we have worked with, I've worked with 3, actually we're currently also working with a physician. When you're running a private practice or you're working in the hospital, my father's a doctor. I have a family full of doctors. My sister's a nurse. My other sister's in medical school. I'm the eldest, so she's like baby. She's in medical school, and we have a lot of doctors. Here's what I've seen doctors struggle with. They want to focus on helping their patients, but they also have a business to run, a private practice to run, and they get stuck in that minutia, and then they're exhausted to keep up with their patients. They're exhausted that they can't keep up with the notes they need to put in there or follow-ups because they're having to do it all, right? And they're like, why am I doing this? This is so hard. It's really hard. And I just wanted to see patients. Maybe it was better I just worked in the hospital. But in the hospital, they had to do things that they didn't want to do. So that's why they started the private practice because they wanted to practice in a way that was in alignment with them so they can really make an impact on their patients. And they love their patients so much. And so what we helped them do was, how do you stand into a leadership role to manage your private practice so that you can serve your clients, your patients, right? That's what you want. So now they've set up their team seamlessly that it works. They self-lead so that they can focus on what they want to focus on. They can go on the vacation without their practice going under, right? Without it going into chaos. That's what we help you with. If you've got a team that you're managing and you're like, I don't know why they're not getting it done, or we were supposed to have this done, but we're behind schedule. Well, that's what we'll help you with. Like, what are the tools that you need to make sure you're staying on track? Maybe you're micromanaging too much. Maybe you haven't empowered them enough. It starts with how you lead, and you have to lead yourself first before you can lead others. So what we want to talk about, what is it? Because many of you, when I was talking to you, like, what is your program? What is it that you do? So I said, join day 4. We are going to talk about it. Let's talk about what is it that Alexis and I do. Now, first of all, I want you to think about, where would your life be 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year from now? You did the practice, you did the work, you posted on day 3 thread where you want it to be, right? Where it's going to be. Now, we can teach you how you can achieve that faster than ever before. We teach our clients how to be laser focused. For those of you who are taking advantage of our bonus challenge, where you invited 5 people into the workshop, tomorrow we will announce who those people are. You will get a link to our workshop that's going to be on Saturday, where we will actually give you the tools that we teach our clients to reach their 1-year goal in 90 days. Some goals, it takes a little bit of time because you got to, get things going, but it is possible. The client I was talking to today, she has reached her 1-year goal in 90 days. She's just like, no, I said, yes, you have. We went through and we read her entire thing that she had submitted when she joined us. And she was just like in tears. I was in tears. That's what I'm saying, is like, she did the work. She gets in touch. She shows up. She shows up for herself. Not only that, she's sleeping better. She's she's a better relationship with her husband, with her kids, with herself, with her mom, with her dad, everyone. And they're all rooting her along. And clients are coming out of the woodwork. That was her problem. She's like, I got all these clients. I don't know how I'm going to do all this. Time to level up. And so we're going to walk her through that. Walk through that stage of it, right? So what we're inviting you into is our program. And as we're talking about it, I do want to also announce that we have 2 scholarships to give away, 50% scholarships to give away. And these are for the people who did the work this week. We want people who are showing up, who are committed, who want to level up and get there. This is not for everybody. Now, for some of you who are not interested in joining in any program, then thank you for being here with us. We've really enjoyed having you. But those of you who are ready, stay on. We're going to talk about it. Now, let me first announce who our scholarship winners are so you guys can really pay attention to what you're getting. All right? Let's see here. We've got our first one. Okay, ready? First one is Tabana Jabeen. Tabana Jabeen, yes, you are our scholarship, 50% scholarship winner. Make sure, I think we have a scheduled call this evening so we can have a conversation about it. And so pay attention, because this is what you're going to be getting today. Our second winner, and I'm going to mess up the last name, Rachel Mishad. Rachel Mishad, did I say that correct? Is she on today? I don't know if she's on. Let me know if you're on, because I just see Facebook user. I don't see who it is. But congratulations, you are also one of our 50% scholarship winners. Thank you for doing the work. We came in, gave our 1,000%. You showed up, did more than 1,000%. Yes, thank you, Randy, for announcing it. Yep. Awesome. Really, really excited for you guys. Really excited to have you all on board. And oh my God, looking at what you are striving to create for yourselves, get ready for the ride. We're going to get there, baby. We're going to get there faster than you ever believe. All right. Okay. So shall we get into it, Alexis?
Yes. So congratulations, ladies. And like Mehreen said, if you're ready to just take what you've learned this week and go into the world and put it into practice and keep yourself accountable and hit your goals, amazing. Good luck. We are here to support you. We want to follow you on your journey. And we're so excited for everything you're going to achieve.
Yeah.
If you want support, if you want accountability and partnership, someone to answer your questions, someone to help create a roadmap and give you a roadmap to follow, to not have to go it alone and take the round, then this is for you. This is what we're talking about, is a 1-year coaching program where we hold you in creating your roadmap and literally walk you through every step of the way to, how you're going to show up and lead your business, your team, your relationships, your own life, the way that you were meant to live and the life you were meant to have. And, we really, want you to experience purposeful and intentional living, right? Just full of joy and vibrancy while continuing, I should say, to reach those heightened levels of accomplishment and really realizing those dreams that you put down in day 3's homework, right? We've created an incredible community, and in this community, you will have constant support to keep you accountable while 10xing your quality output as you eliminate distractions, barriers, limiting
productivity,
all of those things that are holding you back, and really elevate that productivity. We help you not only with just the tactical things, but through this, it is a group coaching program, but we also have one-on-one components where we're able to bring you on and you can share a specific challenge that you're going through and get the support of not just 2 coaches, which is incredible because normally you just have access to 1. Here you've got access to 2, as well as the community that surrounds you, which are incredible, incredible women. We'll help you to, gain incredible confidence in your communication skills, both personal and professional. And really, like we said, help you break through those barriers and see those blind spots that often we have a hard time seeing ourselves. So within this community, we will offer, or we have laser focused. We get laser focused on what really matters to you and dial in on those major moves that you need to take, right? We're always busy. We're always doing busy work. How many times have you said, well, I don't even know where the day went. I think I just said that to Mehreen, like, where'd the morning go, right? Was it busy work? Or were you working on those needle moving activities that are going to skyrocket your success? Okay. Only you can answer that question for yourself. But our entire team here is the most dedicated and generous team that you will ever meet. We've had so many people, like Mehreen had said, tell us not to offer so much during this week. Why are you sharing all of that on your platforms for free? Just give people a little peek. Give them the what, but not the how, right? And we said, thanks for the advice, but we're going to go it our way. And we share openly and freely because we believe that, we have these tools. We've seen the difference that it makes in our life. And we would be remiss if we did not share them with the community that we have around us. So obviously we can't teach you everything in 1 week. We do our best, but we didn't hold back. We shared so much of, the initial things that we go through in our program, but we also have so much more to share with you. And so joining our family gives you, like I said, access to not 1, but 2 high performance coaches. And while Mehreen and I are in alignment in so many ways, we also have very different experiences and perspectives that we share with you. And, it can help you to grow and break through any barrier that is holding you back.
Yes, no, absolutely. So what is it that you get once you're in our program, right? All of what Alexis has covered, right? You mentioned the weekly, we've got
Weekly calls.
Weekly calls, like 3. We got 3 of them. So you get to choose, or you can come to all of them. Some of the ones that are really, really focused come to every single one.
Yep.
And we'll show you how you can build your calendar so you can have all the sessions. Oh yeah, the monthly incubator, leaders incubator, bringing all of those things. So what we do in this leaders incubator, you bring your goals or your project or your business and you lay it out for us. And you say, this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm struggling with. I don't know what it is to do. So I'm a growth strategist. It's what I do. It's been very successful, made Kraft Heinz billions and millions of dollars doing this. And I'm really good at finding things that are holes or things that you need to either fill that gap or we need to eliminate so that you can get the most profitable way to your business. How to make those packages. What should I teach? Or if you're a coach, right? Or how do I really package this sale? How do I market? Who do I need to add now to my team? I don't know how to balance my schedule right now because I have this coming up and I don't know what I'm going to do. So all of those things, you can bring it. I can't get my team to generate these things. I'm so frustrated. I can't get past this thing, or I'm staying up all night. How many of you are like staying up till 2 a.m, not getting enough sleep? Mm-hmm. It's going to catch up to you if it hasn't already. It'll catch up to you. Start feeling exhausted. Then your family around you, you don't have time for them, right? When you're with them, you're not even with them. You're not present. You may be on your phone, maybe taking a phone call. All you can think about is your business or your work or your team, right? Or I need to get this done. I need to get that done. I have to deal with it. This has come up. Now I got to go deal with that, right? And you're constantly on 24/7. You can't shut it off. This program is for you. We're going to help you how to get your life back, your health back. And you know what? Over the next few days, you're going to hear from our clients, the profound breakthroughs they've had in just a short amount of time. Even in the first 2 weeks, you'll be unrecognizable. Even after this week, I would assert that you all really got a lot for yourself. You may be showing up differently using those clarity words, and people are like, who are you even? Right? That's the community that you come into, and that's what you're going to get. Now, next question. All right, so the questions are coming. Let me check in the comments really quick. Yep. Okay, so yes, Randy, she put in the, how do I sign up, right? How do I sign up? How much is the program? Well, you're getting a really great deal. You would probably pay $1 million to have the life that you want, right? I say I'd do anything just so I could get enough sleep and take care of everything. I would pay anything just so that my team would just generate so I can go on my vacations. I would pay anything. Well, guess what? You don't have to pay. It's not $1 million. Right now, the program, what would you say?
I said not yet.
Not yet. We were offering the program for $8,000 for the whole year. Why is it a whole year? These courses and stuff, that's fine. Those 6 weeks. This is not a course. This is a lifestyle. This is to help you through all the leadership phases that you're going to go through, all the phases that you're going to go through in your business. Okay? And we want to be through every single one of those phases. God forbid, there may be a death in the family. How do I manage it? How do I manage myself? I'm dealing with emotions. My child is, dealing with something at school. How do I manage that and deal with this? My health is deteriorating now that I'm, at this level, whatever. How am I going to manage my team and take care of my health? It's endless amount. I had a fight with my husband about finances. I don't even know where to go. I don't even know how to show up. I'm just so sick and tired of us having the same fight. That's where we show up. These are real circumstances. Or I don't even know what it is that I want to do anymore. I've been doing this. I've been trying to make this money, trying to pay that bill. I'm doing all the things, and I don't even know who I am anymore. That's where we come in. And we're like, we remind you. Let's break it down. You stop showing up to any of our coaching classes, you believe we hunt you down. That's probably when the time that you need us the most.
Yes. We are invested in you. And I think that is something that is so many people are missing. And, Mehreen and I say it all the time, when you win, when our clients win, that's when we win. So we don't stop until you get there. So there's none of this, they've taken my money and then I didn't see them anymore. Or, things got busy and then all of a sudden I didn't get what I felt like it was worth. We are willing to show up 1000% every single week, every single day. Right now, just to put things in perspective, this is a 1-year coaching program. You don't often see that. Oftentimes you could pay anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000 for a 12-week one-on-one coaching experience. Okay. We're offering you an entire year. And right now, while we're building this program, you'll hear from our clients that they get often a lot of one-on-one time. They get a lot of air time. As we start to grow and build and expand and our group gets bigger and bigger, that's not going to be possible, right? Like we can't wait to get there. But at the same time, we're really loving the group that we have because we are in, every single call able to touch base with every single client that's on there, which is really a really special place to be.
Yeah. We've been in programs where they have thousands of people and you just don't get that time. It's great programs, but you just don't get that time. And that's one of the things that I would really look into is you want to be in that type of environment where you get the time with the coaches and not just one, you get two.
Yeah.
And it's not only mindset and your high performance coaching, it's your business. We get into your business too and look at what's working, what's not working, what needs to be laid out differently, how you need to be leading your team, or why haven't you hired somebody to do this yet? You can start scaling that much faster when you hire people, getting over the fear of the responsibility of hiring people, right? Getting over the fear of losing control. It's not going to look like how I want it to look like. Guess what? It's going to look better with a team. Do you think I could have done all this by myself? It's even better with a team. You've got a concierge. You've got Alexis. You've got, our interns are behind the scenes. They're messaging you. Probably, I don't know if you guys even know who they are yet, right? So that's what I'm saying is like we show you how you can attract the team, lead them, and sit back and watch things happen magically. And for those of you who are wanting to, on a budget, we do offer a payment plan where you can pay $800 a month for the year. Okay. And if you're running a business, this is a business expense, right? If you're wanting your team also involved, we have a package for your team as well, where we not only help you, but we also come in and get your team running like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, so you're all speaking the same language, right? It's absolutely an investment in yourself, and that is the way that you have to look at it.
Yeah. Now, for those of you, we have a fast action bonus for you. For those of you who are just ready, sign me up, take my money, let's go. I'm ready. If you're determined, ready to go, we are so excited to have you. We're so excited to have you because we like people who are quick decision makers. They know they're heart-centered. They know what it is that they want. They're aligned with our core values. Let's go. All right. If you're not sure, have a phone call with us. Maybe not now, have a phone call with us because let's talk about what is the not now about. Look, we're not salesy. We're not going to sit there and have you pay something that you cannot afford. Okay. That's hands down, Alexis and I, that's not an ethic that we believe in, but we will have a conversation with you and at least help you get started to those next steps so you can get there and then join a program.
Yeah. You took the words out of my mouth. We're not going to pressure you into it. If you're thinking, oh, I don't want to get on a sales call, it's not a sales call because here's the thing. We don't let just anybody into the program, right? We want to make sure it is the right time. It is right for you right now. It's right. And it is a good fit between both of us. So it's just a conversation. It's a conversation to get a little more information, to ask your questions and get them answered. That's all it is. We would love to chat with you. There's no slimy sales tactics. There's none of that. You can ask anybody that knows us. That's not how we operate. But
if anybody who's talked to me already knows that we just have fun on the call. We just like, what is it that you're up to? What got you here? What is it that you want? I tell you a little bit about my life story, about what I've gone through, and really get to connect with you and tell you this is why I do what I do. You know, I have a story too. I may not have shared it all here, but if you want to hear it, give me a call. I'd love to share with you what I've gone through and why I am so determined to help other women. Why is it so important to me? And I forgot, I skipped over the bonus, by the way. my bad. If you pay in full by when did we say?
Saturday at midnight.
By Saturday at midnight, then you also get quarterly one-on-one calls with us. You get quarterly one-on-one. So that's in your package when you pay in full by midnight Saturday night. So you want to take advantage of that. Because we will know that you're committed, you want to join, we're going to reward you with that one-on-one, because we're like, yes, this is an action taker. Let's do this. They know what they want and they're going after it. And we make sure that ROI, that return on investment, gets in as quickly as possible, so that you start having the problems where I have so much happening right now, I don't know what to do. Well, you need to get a team. Let's get your team.
Yeah. And we know it's been a rough year and a bit for everybody, literally across the globe. So we want to make sure that we're offering that support, that one-on-one. Those calls are absolutely priceless. We dive deep into like a specific thing that is either holding you back, that you're stuck on, that's stopping you from moving forward. And you get all that time one-on-one. We won't be able to offer this bonus for very long because we simply won't have the time or the capacity. So this is, if you're like, yes, this is amazing, and it sounds like it is something that, is in alignment with where you are right now, I highly recommend you hop on before Saturday to get that bonus, because we do have to cut it off at some point. Even now, as we're getting more booked up, we're kind of losing that time on our calendar for one-on-one. So yeah, definitely ask your questions, get them in. And is anybody else distracted by this sparkle in my eyebrow from my New Year's Eve party?
I don't see it, girl.
There it is.
You're so funny. This is what you'll get, right? Because when you can ask, there's Fazia. She's one of our clients. Amanda is one of our clients. You guys can DM them, ask them. They're like, they want you in our group. We have so much fun. We stand next to you. See, Amanda says, best investment I've made in my entire life. Okay, so let me tell you something. We're going to have some bonus sessions. We're going to have some of our clients come and speak live so you can hear about their transformation, what it's like working with us. So over the course of the next few days, you're going to see that. We're also going to put a banner up. We heard some of the things that you were saying, so I brought in some guest experts. On Saturday, we're going to talk about, for those of you who are feeling it's difficult to speak up, difficult to say what it is that I want to say. We have a vocal empowerment coach who's going to be on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, she's amazing. Brienne Hennessy is going to be on, and she actually coaches our coach. She coaches our coach. She's going to be talking about how to align your voice. Why is it important to align your inner voice with your outer voice? And then what does that create for you? What does that create for you? Somebody asked me, like, you're so sincere, you're so authentic. You know why? My inner voice is aligned with my outer voice. I'm very, very much aligned with who I am, very, very clear of who I'm being. And if I'm out of integrity, ask Alexis. I will say it. I'm like, I was wrong. I should not have done that. I'm sorry, the impact on you, because I take full responsibility of who I'm being. Full responsibility of who I'm being, because that's the only thing I can control. That's the only thing I can control. And once you step into that, you gain the respect, you become influential, you'll be confident in yourself. We all make mistakes. Now, how do you throw that ego down, right? And really get past it? Does my ego show up? Absolutely it does. But then I come in and I'm like, what am I committed to? I stand in my commitment to my relationship with Alexis, to my relationship to my clients, and I show up my best way because they're counting on me. They're counting on me. It's not even about me. It's about them. That's what servant leadership is about. When it's about them, they will do anything. They will do anything to support you, to get you going, because they know you're in it, you believe in them, you're connected with them. They will do anything. Think about it. Think about the times when you may have been in a relationship and everything was flying, everything was great, you love each other, everything, and all of a sudden they do something, you're like, what the heck? things go out. And then it becomes a bickering and a fight and blah, blah, blah. Nobody owns up for anything because they've got that ego, right? That's when relationships start to go apart. And you're like, well, why does he never do this? You start noticing all these bad things. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this happens in teams too. Okay. So really, I'm saying, bringing in a real life circumstance that's going to happen in your life, and you may not have showed up as your best person. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to put your guard down and say, I'm so sorry. And when you start taking your guard down, other people start taking their guard down. That's when connection happens. That's when flow happens. And that's when you accelerate to that next level.
Yes. And, I'm not going to ask how old you are, but let's say you're, late 20s, 30s. Let's not go past that. But however old you are, you've been having the same habit, the same communication, the same defaults for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, right? And this is another reason why the year-long coaching is so valuable, right? You can make breakthroughs in 12 weeks. Absolutely. I work one-on-one with some clients for 12 weeks and we see incredible results. But if you're really looking to make these significant, long-lasting shifts, to have that experience, to have the coach, the community in your corner for an entire year, can you imagine the change that happens, right? Because we will default to our old selves. We will default to that side of ego or that side of identity. It's how we've been showing up because we've been reactionary for so long. How do you remove yourself from just living in a reactionary state, right? And then when you do slip back into it, what do you have in place to catch yourself so that you don't stay there too long? Right? So that rebound is much quicker. Could be minutes, not days and weeks.
Yeah, really quick. And it's just a whole nother lifestyle. I'm going to put the link back up for the page so you can take a look at the details of what we offer. Yeah. And I urge you to have a phone call. I've talked to many of you. I'm talking to many of you again. And let's talk about it. It may not be for you right now. We need to assess if this program is right for you as well. And if it is, and you're like, how do I get my team in? Let's talk about it. How can we make it work so that your team can even come in and you are accelerating to a whole nother level as faster than you ever believed. We'll be celebrating that December 31st, possibly in July.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to do that?
And we've recently, added even more value into this program. When you join Limitless Leaders Accelerated program, you automatically get access to our other two programs that we already have going on. So one of that is our Limitless Potential, which is a weekly mindset call all around mindset. So you can kind of come in and out of that call when you need it. You can go back and listen to recordings and they're amazing. And it also gets you into our Limitless Club, where we bring in experts every single month. Mehreen and I do a live workshop monthly within a training within the group. And it is all around leadership, both personal and professional leadership. And we pick different topics that are going to be of real value. And we go deep for 75 minutes. And then we have other experts that we've teamed up with in our own network that provide, we've got experts in marketing. We have experts in HR, money mindset, financial planning. So we really kind of think about health and wellness. We're trying to think of everything. And as you guys share with us what you're struggling with, we're like, yep, I know somebody. Yep, I know somebody. I got a girl for this. I got a girl for that. So we are building this community to best serve. Like, we want this to be the one-stop shop when you are looking for support in anything.
Marketing. We have a marketing person that just is also coming in and talking about how to do marketing, website, lead generation, Facebook ads. So we've even got that coming in so you can get access to those experts. People we trust and believe in are aligned with our core values, right? We don't, like I said, we're very, very tight. We're very, very close knit. That's why I'm in your DMs. Want to know who you are. If you're not responding to me, what up? Why aren't you responding to me? Yeah, because I just want to know who you are. How are you? How can I support you? I'm all about community. I'm all about connecting people. And I was telling somebody, I was like, somehow I didn't know it was a thing, but I guess I'm a connector. I'm really good at finding, if you need something, I know somebody in I don't know how it happens. It's the universe makes it happen. But one day somebody was saying, I need a phlebotomist when all this stuff was happening with the COVID for somebody to do testing, blood testing. And next thing I know, my friend calls me. She's like, oh yeah, I just had breakfast with my friend who's a recruiter. She does staffing placement for medical people, and she's gotten really busy because of COVID. I was like, oh, do you think she would know any phlebotomists? She goes, I don't know. So I talked to her. She does. I connect them, and next thing you know, they're working with each other to, staff up. I don't know how that happened, but like random.
Cosmic connection.
I've got more. I have more stuff that happens like that is all the time. Somebody was saying we're part of this women's network, and they're like, how do you know all these people? I'm like, I don't even know. I didn't even know I knew all these people, but apparently I know, and everybody knows who I am. I don't know how that happens, but I'm not afraid to speak up. I'm not afraid to connect. And I'm what you see is what you get. I'm an open book. Literally, I open up my entire life to you. I have struggles too, and I take those learnings and I teach them to you. I share them with you, and I learn from you as well. That's what the community that we're bringing. I'm like, I always say, Alexis, oh my God, why didn't I meet you like 10 years ago? I would have done a little bit better with my kids, right? But I don't even beat up on that. I'm like, I'm glad I met you now because this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to adapt to what you're doing. I'm going to start applying that now, even though mine are teenagers and yours are 3 and 6. But you even said to me, I always tell her, I was like, make sure that you're spending that time. I really respect her time with her family because I lost that time. It's already gone for me, and I want her to have that because I don't want her to be with me. Like me, I'm like, they grew up so fast. I didn't have time to do this. I wouldn't do that. I don't want anybody to have regrets. I do not want to be the one responsible for causing your regrets. Not at all. I empower people and move people up. That's what I stand for. People I've worked with in consulting, they're now VPs. People ask, like, how did you get to the C level? I said, because people I worked with, I align with their goals, make it happen, and they get to that level. And now I'm working with them in that level. It's a whole nother place. That's who you're working with. When you work with me and Alexis, we hold you to that level and we get you there. And the next thing you know, you're like, Mehreen, I need you now here. Mehreen, I need you now here. Can I borrow that person from your team? Absolutely. You need a VA? I can find you some VAs. What is it that you need? VAs are virtual assistants for those of you who don't know. So that's the community that we've built because we're generous. We want to make sure that you're getting the support that you need. I know what it's like to not feel good enough, to feel like I don't matter, to feel like, I'm all in it alone. I have to do everything myself. I'm the eldest child. I've gone through some childhood trauma. I know what that's all about. And I've had to overcome a lot on my own. And I recognize that, and I've made myself better. And I always surround myself with a team because I didn't have the family inclusiveness that I needed. That's why team is very important to me, creating that community. Because without the love and support of my team, I don't know how I can move forward. My husband always says, like, why can't you do anything by yourself? I'm like, why would I do anything by myself? I lived my life by myself growing up. Now I know what it's like. It's lonely. It's lonely. And so I don't want loneliness for you, for me. So that's what this community is about. Bottom line. All right. So what did she say? Yeah. Amanda, she had a breakdown for 10 minutes, shifted and moved forward. So yeah, that's what I'm saying is you're going to have breakdowns and we're going to be right there with you. We're going to lift you up, get you going. So we don't stop here. This is day 4. We wanted to make sure that you understood what it takes to have that limitless mindset. It takes having a community. It takes having a coach. Look, if you don't believe me, look at the people who are doing it. Oprah. I was talking to Cassandra. I was like, she was like, oh, I want to be an Oprah. I said, I want to be an Oprah too. Let's be an Oprah. I want to support people. I want to help people. If you're one of those people, it's not just to have money, for comfort, but so that you can give. I do community work here. I also coach on a leadership team in Atlanta. And I do that on my spare time, right? I like to, whatever I've learned, I want to share it with people. I didn't do all this training and invest all this time in myself, time and money in myself just to hold on to it, right? And we're going to get you there faster. Now, you don't have to do all of what I had to do over the last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. We're going to get you there faster. Because I'm going to say, okay, this is what you need to do. Or I'm not sure. I know somebody who can help you.
Oh, looks like we lost Mehreen. We are right at the top of the hour, guys. So thank you so much for being with us for this whole week. I think Mehreen is coming back. She got so excited.
I wonder what happened. It blinked out on me. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I was just wrapping
okay?
I'm all right. I'm good. I
What's
was
your
just
feedback?
saying we were just at the top of the hour, but back tomorrow. We have more value, more content for you tomorrow and throughout the weekend. Don't forget our bonus sessions. We have incredible guest experts coming in, sharing their stories and their expertise with you. You don't want to miss it. So thank you for joining us this far. Our calendars are open. Book the calls. Get in touch with your concierge or with us in the DMs if you have questions. We're here. We want to chat with you.
Yeah. One last thing. Tomorrow we will announce who gets into our VIP workshop, which is we're going to give you the tools to achieve your 1-year goal in 90 days. Okay. And how you got that is that you've invited 5 friends. They joined the workshop. They're doing the work. And so we're going to announce who those winners are so that you can join us on Saturday afternoon. Now, if you would like to have a Q&A with us, I do want to know if the concierge can put a poll together. We'll drop you some times. Let's find out when you guys would like to have a Q&A. On Zoom, we can have a few of you on, and let's talk about things that you're maybe working on. Can we help you with it? You may have some questions, right? So we can answer those. What are you going to get in the program? You want to get a behind-the-scenes look of what our programs look like. What is it that you're going to get? Then we can show you that as well. So if that's something you're interested in joining a Q&A with us, let's take a poll and see what timings work for you, all of you, and we'll make that happen. All right, that concludes day 5. Thank you, everyone. Have a really great, day 5, day 4. Oh, there's homework. We do not let you go without doing some homework. There is a quiz that you need to do tonight. And then post on the thread what your results are. This is the emotional awareness quiz, and share your results, because this will kind of give you an idea of where you are with your mindset and where you may need some focus. So do take that quiz and post your results in the homework thread. All right. Amanda, I love quizzes too. I take so many of them. I love to discover about myself, about other people. All right, everyone. Have a really great rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you here tomorrow. Actually, I think I'm doing some lives today with some of our clients at 4 p.m. Eastern and at 8 p.m. Eastern. So you get to hear some lives that we're going to just pop up randomly around that time when they're ready. And you will get to catch up on those testimonials and hear what they've gotten out of the Limitless Accelerator program with us. All right. Thanks, Alexis. Thank you, everyone. Bye.